Hello everybody, my name is Master Games YT, and welcome to RDS. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Mustang GTD provided by Yasin. This one, as you can see, oh my god, I almost broke the game. First tap. But anyways, as you can see, I've painted this one a certain copper color. Now, I really like this color. I don't really like the blue that the car came in. It also was unupgraded, so I took some liberties. I wasn't supposed to do that. But anyway, let's start driving it around. Perfect. It's a bit laggy. But otherwise, the screen capture is working perfectly fine. This is my first time doing this, by the way, if you couldn't tell. But the Mustang, it seems to handle very well. I'm really enjoying the way this Mustang handles. The only thing that I don't really like, and this isn't something that Kiz has control over, this is the design of the Mustang. I don't really like the GTD's wing, but that's just my preference because, as you all know, I was born in 2006 and I've seen every riced out car in the world at this point, and Big Wang Gang died a long time ago for me. I like the way the GTD turns, but it does seem a bit stilted, if that makes sense. It feels like if you turn, it's not gonna... It almost hesitates to, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense? You know how if you're in like a rear-wheel drive car and the tires aren't, like, if the tires are bald and you're not getting traction on like a muddy road, it feels like that when you're driving. Which, when you're drifting around like an absolute maniac, like how I do with the GTD, that's completely fine. Because I don't need traction. But some might use the car as like a race car. And the turning just might not be enough. Because certain cars in this game don't have that big a turning radius. Like, the Mustang GTD doesn't have a big turning radius. The STO doesn't have a big turning radius. Radius? Sorry. Fucking accent getting in the way. Anyways. Cars like the GTR, both of them, the R34 and 5, both seem to have massive turning radius. The car almost goes sideways when you turn. That's the kind of turning that I look for in a car. Oversteer. But the Mustang seems to almost have a bit of understeer. I'm not sure about that, but I think it's just because it's like a performance car and it's trying not to spin out. Which makes sense. And I do like the speed. The speed is good. The acceleration, it's doable. The acceleration does what it needs to. And it's not overbearing. It's not like... The car doesn't have to be like 0 to 60 in a second. And it does Mustang. It's Mustang. That's the best way to put it. It's Mustang-y. It drives like a Mustang. That's really all that needs to be said about it. And there is one other thing that I want to say that I don't exactly have a problem with, but it is an issue. If you turn off bloom, like, I'll just demonstrate it now. If you turn off bloom, the taillights sort of... Hold on. Oh! They've been fixed! They're not white anymore! Huh, good on you, Kiz. You're fast. Alright, so here's what the bloom looks like. It's kind of pink now. I like that. But anyways, that's the only problems seem to have been fixed. Except one of them. Let me put a simple livery on the car to show it. Let me just put this, I guess. Just 2 white squares. Alright, now I turn the car on, and I'm moving fast. What happened? The liveries are gone? So apparently, if you go above 70 or so, no, if you go above 80 in the car, every livery on it just ceases to exist. I don't know why this happens, but this is not a new issue. This is a known issue. Because the STO does it. The STO does do this to a lesser extent. If you are driving in the STO, it will... I'll just show you. If you drive too fast in a STO, the liveries on top just vanish for some reason. This has never been fixed, and it probably can't be fixed, is why it's still in the game. I don't know what it is, but the GTD only has 2 issues. One of them has already been fixed, so this car is a 9 out of 10 for me. Now, of course, the default color, don't really like it. I've already said that. But there is some redeeming qualities. There's some things that I don't like. Now, would I prefer to keep this Mustang? No. I will definitely 100% be giving this back, as I was told to. Because even though I like the Mustang, I have one that is so much more special to me. I love the orange and the flames on this Mustang, and the fact that it is my Mustang. It is the quintessential perfect Mustang for me. Now, of course, it is not an 05 Mustang, but an RTR is pretty damn close. It is the closest you can get. Besides, well, maybe a 2010 Mustang? But those probably won't get added. This game has mostly new cars in it. Mostly. But anyway, that's it for this review. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Join my Discord. Join the RDS Discord. Say hi to Kiz. And that's it for this video. Bye-bye.